episode 2. I'll be watching it from Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Alright, I'm pumped up for this. Especially what type of antics our main character is going to be involved with this time. I wonder why that's the case, though. Alright, that's actually... Alright, good. Hopefully it's a topic that he's comfortable with at the very... Yes! Alright, he's making steps. Alright. That's a good start. Starting with something casual, with like minor topics, and then eventually... Damn! Oh! Aw, that's so damn sweet. Oh! Man, I don't think about it. That chick kind of looks like Chris from the Sonic Gear series. Just a little bit. At least the character design reminds me of it. But hey, you know what? I was going to have some bumps in the road, and he's not going to be 100% perfect with interacting with people, and hey, at least it's a start, you know? At least it's absolutely better than him not socializing with people, so I take that as a win. As much as he fumbled it just a little bit, it could have been worse. Huh. Gotta admit, the opening, it never actually ceases to bore me. In the first episode and this one so far, it's grown on me, actually. Especially like the part where you just see him running and the animation gets really dynamic in the opening. I love it. Kind of like how when it has the continue yes or no captions, it definitely reminds me of a video game too. Just a slight bit. Now. Okay, now it's back. Alright, cool. It feels awesome to gain a bunch of levels after a battle. Alright, and going by the title, looks like something optimistic is going to happen. I mean, I understand the reasoning, but there's going to come a time where he's going to have to interact with the girl, where he can't be having his figurative training wheels anymore. I'm just saying. It's going to get him... That's the thing I was thinking about. Yeah, no, he can't be saying that. That'd be super fucking awkward. Yeah, okay, good. I would be scared if he actually started out the conversation with that. Fuck! I mean, okay, good. It's going somewhat smoothly. Maybe you can say the weather's been fantastic? Okay. Hmm. I mean, yeah, he's trying. Oh, all right, gotta laugh. Okay. I mean, that is how language is. It can take a word with one meaning and it can mean something else completely. All right, our boy. I love how energetic this woman is. All right, good. Now people are remembering his name. And that's truly what matters the most, too. Because if at least your name can show up in people's minds rent free, you're gonna. Oh! I hope he. That's the thing I'm kind of worried about a little bit when it comes to Tomozaki. You're gonna have some like, yeah, you're gonna have some people with like an edge or like mindset. All right, good. At least she's sticking up for him. And you know those. Well, at least that dude always had it in for Tomozaki, even since the first episode. Raise your hand, Tomozaki. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Come on, man. Well, yeah. I don't know if he should really be taking up that stance, though. He needs to be a bit more. Yeah, but at the same time, no one asked those boys to be dicks, though. Oh my! Think about taking someone's clothing and just putting it into the freaking highway right there. Good, good. Fuck Sindri. That smug son of a bitch. Now, vote. Come on, man. Yes! I was kind of hoping you'd be doing it earlier, but. 4 versus 3, bitch! Ah, Suji. It's nice seeing him get owned. Just for the sake of Tomozaki, he's been practicing. Because you never know, maybe Suji actually improved in TAC-FAM and our boy's been rusty. You never know. But regardless, everything turned out fine, though. The girl shouldn't be so rough on herself. Whoa, what's with that bite? It looked a little bit erotic there. Oh my, oh my. Wait, is she gonna go for the ear bite too? With this. What the fuck? This isn't. Oh, damn. Oh, yes. Oh, damn. Gotta admit, I love Ali's boldness there. Hmm. Ah, now that's the tough Olsen that's all up to see. Oh. Alright, even getting, even letting herself be referred to by her casual name by her boy. Alright. Sure, the same time it doesn't even feel like it'd be similar to her original name. You may be saying that, but it's already too late because people are already fucking around with her name. Might as well just learn to deal with it, you know? Like when a nickname sticks, you might as well just hold on to it. So what's he supposed to do though, Tomozaki? Hmm. And thankfully she's got that terrifying beauty on his side. But that is life though. It all comes out. Yeah. It's all about practice. Yeah. I was kind of thinking that too. Yeah, I mean, no one. No, that's true. Hmm. Okay. I mean, that up honestly is pretty nice. But yeah. When someone has no filter, yeah, that's true. When someone has no filter, they can get into arguments pretty easily. Oh boy. Although I better be ready to practice his posture outside of school too, because that's also what helps out too. Damn, now I feel like having a proper posture. I was seeing Tomozaki go through all this. I mean, yeah, but give the boy at least a few seconds of mental preparation, though. Oh, man. No. Well, it is actually going to get gradually easier. Now he's starting to sound like a freaking drill sergeant. The thing is, though, is how he starts in the roundabout way deciding who our boy should be ending up with. It might cause some trouble because even though he might have some chemistry with a girl that he could potentially hit it off with, doesn't mean it's a person that he should be falling in love with because it's kind of hard to predict how love's going to work. That'd be the only potential downside to that. But hey, sometimes you just have to be put into like the wolves, so to say, figuratively. Oh, where did that come from? Alright, thankfully I was there to go in for the save. But then that scared the fuck out of me. Yes! It's gonna get really steamy now. I know I wasn't slapped, but damn. I felt some pain in my body seeing that. And not because our boy was in physical pain, I'm just worried for him. I mean, Mimi's perspective, gotta admit, it's the right one to have. Only because even in the most darkest moments, it might always be nice to have at least a little bit of optimism. I love how all of a sudden when she's talking like that, the animation became super damn fluid. Hmm. I mean, that may not be the case, but it's still better to operate on that, you know? At least having a little bit of fun and laugh. Okay, that's like the most confounding thing. Oh, okay. Hmm. All right. It's somewhat admirable to a certain extent, but if Mimi bends a bit too much, there is a chance that she's never really gonna truly get what she wants if she bends in every single scenario or she compromises every single time. Hmm. And that actually shows us why Mimi and Tama are really good for each other because of Tama. If she has this chance, if she has the sense of not bending over, shows her that she's one at the very least capable of protecting her position on things too. So overall, I'm loving the characterization they're giving to Mimi and also Tama too, simultaneously. Mm-mm. Yeah, some people actually do like to hide her true personalities. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too a bit earlier. Probably his sister. Oh, okay. I thought for a second he was gonna think of his sister because his sister seemed to be someone with like a strong personality. Hmm. Okay. Hopefully there comes a day where he can actually start a conversation on stuff, or at least expand on it someday. You know. All right, he's growing. He's growing. Oh. Hey, I actually don't mind seeing it reference other games too. It's pretty darn. I just love the way she lights up whenever it delves into like a different video game conversation. But that's what I like too. It goes back into always a nice video game interest going into the first episode. And it makes the conversation in the series a bit more lively too. Hmm. Damn. I just hope he's careful with the pocket recorder though. Well, because if that thing were to accidentally slip out, it would really really be awkward. I just hope that even though he has a pocket recorder, he doesn't become too reliant on it. Oh hell yeah! Holy fuck! And I love that. That's like evil laugh. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. And that's one thing I actually like about this. Episode 1 was pretty fiery, but episode 2 topped it when it comes to the fiery scale. And if I were to rate this over, I'm definitely going to rate an 8 out of 10. Actually, really love what they did this week. As for the 80, it's pretty nice. I'm going to say. I actually do like the little asterisk in the background, the cutesy chibiest designs. Oh man, it just feels awful seeing Tomozaki smile, even if it's an ED. But hey, you know what? Probably get used to it eventually. Only because as he gains more conversational experiences, it'll become commonplace in the series itself. You know what? The ED has a nice relaxing tone. I'm gonna have to look up the full version of it eventually. Now, the only thing I'm wondering about this series though is who's gonna be the girl that he's gonna be aiming for, though. Oh damn! It's over. I thought there was gonna be some kind of preview or something, but you know what to say. It's better to leave someone wanting more. And on the plus of it not having a preview, at the very least, now anything that occurs in the next episode is going to be a surprise. Now, as for why I felt this episode was also 8 out of 10 worthy, though, to be perfectly honest, reason why is because, for one, something else going in the favor of this episode, too. I do like the fact that you do see quite a bit. Oh, hello! Hello, person with I believe it's the one in the Korean lettering name. Hope you're having a fantastic day right now. I would say the exact name, but I don't know how to read I believe it's the Korean lettering. But thank you very much. Now, as for what I really liked about this episode, though, aside from the nice comedy bits here and there, I actually do like how in this episode you get to see some nice charisma from a variety of characters. For one, it was actually nice seeing Aoi back up Tomozaki. After we saw her hardcore side going into the previous episode, it's nice to actually see her step it up and help out Tomozaki when you have Suji trying to like talk shit and all that. I'm like, good. Get wrecked, bitch. When it comes to Shuji, he's the one that's being a bitch. I'm glad he got wrecked. And another thing that I also really liked about this episode too, aside from Tomozaki getting backed up, I do like the fact that for at least this episode specifically, you do see Mimi actually also in her own way back up other people too. Like when you see her actually back up for a main protagonist, that was actually pretty darn nice. It makes the cast in this series more likable. And I do like the character development because with Tomozaki, even though it's a slow process, it is nice to see him slowly build up conversational skills. Because I like how it started out with him looking uncomfortable, but then eventually, though, as the episode progressed, he's getting a bit more comfortable and he's a lot more smoother when it comes to conversations. And that's the type of character progression I love to see. Especially when he had like that slight conversation with Aoi and it diverged into like the talking about this older retro game and you saw how into Aoi was temporarily. That's the type of character progression I love to see in a series. And that's what thought the running was actually pretty darn good. I feel like not a single scene was wasted. And additionally, you get to see some character development for Aoi where she's really looking out for Tomozaki, and that's something I really appreciate. How the characters in the series are not just static, they're actually slowly changing. And I cannot wait to see what's going to happen when Tomozaki is going to be put into the figurative fire now that he's going to have to spend a day with Aoi. That sounds like it's going to be some fun. And I even love how they do mention up the whole plot point with Suji, considering his popularity. I love how they mention the fact that it's best not to have him as an enemy. Only because, even though he is a dick, I do love the fact that they're not necessarily going to be ignoring him because he is one of the more interesting characters in the series. Regardless of him being a dick. And that's where I can't wait to see what they're going to do with him. And that's what I thought this episode did great. Not just from a story standpoint, because not a single moment was dull. It did well from a character standpoint, because they had the characters slightly changing. And on top of that, it was just interesting to see from start to finish. As for other things, animation quality was still good, while it wasn't as, say, super fluid as episode 1. It didn't have to be, considering that it wasn't the introductory episode, and even in that case, it was still above average visually, at least in comparison to some of the animes that have premiered this season so far. So for that, gotta give it some praise. And I gotta say, the music placement was pretty darn good, and I loved all the voice performances, especially from Tomozaki's actor. And that's why I feel this episode's worthy of an 8 out of 10. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about Miraction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe if y'all want to, and I'll see you guys later if y'all come back for more. And thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope y'all have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.